Okay, it's that time again. Sunday sister session. Called my screen. Bear with me. Hi Monica, how are you? Our girl G. Whoop whoop. How you guys doing? Hi, lovely. I hope everyone's had a lovely weekend. It's been so nice, but I fear that it's the final weekend of the summer, don't you? Has everyone been doing nice things? Monica, glad to hear you're well. Here is the sis. So I'm going to add her in if she requests. Perfect. Lovely. And our girl G is our sister. So, Georgie, when are you joining us for the next chat? Arden Chase, hi. Just waiting for Lisa to join in any second. She might be having connection issues. Lisa, where are you? Okay, I think she's having connection issues. So what's everyone been up to? Have you had weekends off? Have you been working? What have you been up to? Sorry, my husband's being very loud in the background. He's trying not to be, but he is. Okay, I'm just going to try this again with sis. Come on, love from Lisa Maria. Oh, Monica, you've been working. Oh, I hope it wasn't too strenuous. And sleeping. Haven't we all? Okay, we've definitely got connection issues. Love from Lisa Maria is having trouble joining us. Sorry, guys, just bear with us for a second. And my little kittens are going crazy in the background. Hi, boys. I've got these gorgeous Bengal kittens. Come here, Effie. Should I get one of them for you? Ah! Oh, dear. Oh, God.
I'm exhausted.
I was about to get the kittens out just to keep everyone entertained. In fact, hang on. I'm going to get one. I'm going to get one.
I'm sorry. Oh, man, they're so cute. Oh, oh, that's so cute. Oh, all our girls are here today. Hi, guys.
I know.
Right, we also have a special guest today, don't we, Sis?
Who's this?
She's frozen.
Oh, no, you're freezing up. You know who our special guest is?
Not our girl G.
Yeah.
She's
I
didn't think she was coming because she was watching. I was like, when is our girl G gonna join us?
Yes, well yes. Okay, you've got to come in nice and close. Come in close.
We gotta get close.
There we go.
Closer than close.
Hi, George.
Hi! Cheers! Cheers!
Oh, this is
very
nice.
exciting. So, everyone's reunited, and now we're going to confuse everybody. Our live video as well, because we live in the same place, right? So we cause mayhem everywhere we go because we look so alike and we've got children the same age. So everyone's just like, Lisa, Georgie, Lisa, Georgie, which one are you? So funny. And now, so welcome to our this is the triad. Why do I want to say that?
Yes. Trio.
Triad. Oh no, we're having so many connections.
What's turned off? Oh no.
And no, we're not twins. That's the thing. Everyone thinks we're twins, but we're not.
No. Yeah, there's 2 years between us.
Yeah.
But I was due on your birthday.
Yes.
But 2 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I came a bit early.
And we laugh the same, we talk the same, so it's very confusing for people.
So funny. Oh no, Jen can't hear us.
This is not funny. So you can't hear us. Could you hear us in the beginning?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you.
I can't hear you at all.
Could you not hear me right from the beginning?
It should be fine. It should be fine.
Oh, poo pants.
I think she could hear
No
us.
sound.
Try reconnecting the.
Can you pull out your
she could hear us in
headphone
the
connection
beginning.
thing? She can't hear us say that.
Oh, no. So we're going to do a little dance. Wow.
Okay, we're going to go on pause just for 1 second. I need to reconnect the Bluetooth.
Headphones with an issue then.
Yeah. Just Jen that's paused now.
Can you hear me okay now? I'm going to ditch the headphones.
Yes, do it. Right. Right, without further ado, how long did that take us today?
It's got nothing to do with the alcohol because we've only just started sipping.
Well, I'm on tea anyway. I've got tea.
Boring.
She's got one in the wings.
Don't say that. I'm trying not to look like an alcoholic.
Hilarious.
So today, what are we talking about?
Oh, we're talking about positivity and holding that through. You're testing me because last time I told Lisa I forgot what we were talking about and she asked me.
Oh, this is a meaning.
Yes, we're talking about positivity and not getting into that victim mentality.
That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I just say, Kelly has said that your new single, she loves your new single. New single is
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh my God.
That means so much that you listened to it. Thank you so much, Kelly. It was out yesterday.
whoop, whoop.
That makes me really happy.
What's it called?
Life lessons.
Where can you get it?
Oh, ever at iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, music, the works. It's everywhere. But you've got to search for Love from Lisa Maria and Life Lessons, because if you just do Life Lessons, then loads of other stuff comes up. And because I'm a new artist, I'm not up there at the top of the search engine. So if you do Life Lessons and Love from Lisa Maria, I'll pop up.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you've got links on your Instagram as well, right?
Well, now I've got links to my t-shirt on Instagram at the moment.
That's my fault.
That's the other plug. Let's just
Because Georgina posted going, check out my sister's amazing t-shirt. The link is in her profile. And I saw the post and went, no, it's not. Quickly went on there and changed it. What?
Monica's asking if you two are twins.
I know. It's funny, isn't it? No, we're not.
I should have worn my hair curly today, and then it would be even more confusing.
Yes,
I don't like you when I have straight hair.
No, I know. It's all right. We'll all do a video together soon for like one of my tracks, and then yeah, we can confuse everybody further.
Oh, I thought you were going to like reenact the witches again.
No, I think we'll just keep that between ourselves.
Okay. Hocus pocus.
Yeah, hocus pocus reference. Right, so the positivity chat. We've talked about being positive in the last. Right, hang on.
Okay, whilst we wait for that, I just want to say, if you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you get notified every time we upload a new post. So George, whilst we wait for Lisa, what have you been up to today?
Oh, what is today? Sunday. So yeah, it's actually been a little bit busy really. I had a nice slow start.
Yeah.
And I caught up on some gardening with Hudson.
Nice.
He liked to come and check my plants. That's my 3-year-old. And then he went off for a bike ride with the grandparents and Bella.
Nice.
And so I had a really nice long bath. It was really just, good old soak and a chill out. And then what did we do this afternoon? I've had a little bit of a stressful couple of hours before coming here because we're trying to finish some filming for Bella. She's going to be doing some stuff for like a little kids program. and trying to get family shots. All we had to do was, as a family, smile and wave, boys, smile and wave.
Smile and wave.
For 10 seconds, we had to smile and say, wave and say hello, and then 10 seconds of waving and saying goodbye. And could we get 10 seconds of that? It was so stressful.
What, with children?
Yes, so we had Hudson. He would smile and wave and say something, and then he'd say something inappropriate, and then he ran off to get his cat. And I was like, it's fine, we can have a toy cat in the shop, that's fine. But then he wanted a book with the cat, so we ran off to get a book. I was like, that's fine. So he was in the shop holding a book and a cat, waving, and we look at the book, and it's 50 Shades.
Oh,
no! I'll kill you. Because
50 Shades lying around.
well, we have a whole pile of stuff that we want to sell, like in the garage.
Yeah.
It's not his nighttime book that you read.
From Georgina's nightstand, basically. Her bedtime
reading.
So George, for people who have never met you before in here, you're a DJ, aren't you?
Oh, he's a DJ, yeah. So yeah, I'm a DJ. I'm a resident at the moment in a bar in Newport on the Isle of Wight, and you know that's as much as we can do at the moment because you know nightclubs aren't open. We're not supposed to be dancing, which is just ridiculous. So I've been lucky to get you know some gigs. Charter House in Newport. It's really lovely.
Lush.
Such a nice vibe in there.
You have to come.
Yeah, you need to check it out.
Oh, yes.
And then I run a club night called Secret Island. Hopefully that will be back up again when we can go to nightclubs. And yeah, so I'm just practicing my sets, working on some music. I'm producing some house music now. So
Awesome.
well, I've got one that I'm hopefully finishing very soon that I've been doing with a friend, Will. So yeah,
Well, darling.
Yeah,
The darling.
He's amazing. He's
I
so
thought
good.
you were saying Will Darling. Is that his surname? Darling.
Yeah,
His surname's
Will's the Darling.
But he's just so lush.
he is. He's darling. Yeah. And what else? Yeah, I've got a few things in the pipeline. Like She Is Mint. I'm going to be interviewing DJs and producers who are mums or who want to be mums, because you know there are lots and lots more now female DJs coming up, which is brilliant. Still not as many. We haven't got you know sort of equality yet, but there aren't so many, or not so many that I can see, mothers who are DJs, because you know it's notoriously quite a hectic sort of lifestyle. You're touring, if you get really good, you're going to be touring all over UK, Europe, worldwide. You know, you're out till late, you're working weekends. So, you know, perhaps it's not that conducive to having a family, but I want to open up that conversation and find out, because there are DJs that are doing it.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I think if we just like talk about this more, it might open up the career for other women. They might consider it themselves rather than closing it off thinking no, it's not something that.
And that's the case not just for DJs as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's across all, you know, it's so, I mean, I'm not a mum, I'm a mum of cats, that's about all. But a lot of my friends have found it so difficult having a child, and actually most of them not going back into what they were doing before unless they were self-employed, because it's been made impossible. But I think that's a chat for another day. That is a topic.
I was just about to.
100%.
We're gonna run out of time.
So yes, positivity.
So we were talking about this, weren't we? Because a couple of weeks ago we were already talking about positivity and having it in your mindset and your self-talk inside your head.
Yeah.
But we didn't talk so much about talking with other people and you're on the outside about the positivity too, because you know, you've got that whole, you coined the phrase, and now I use it, Debbie Downer. We've all got those Debbie Downer friends, haven't we? Where it's just like you're miso and like everything's like miserable, and like that's the way that you look at it. And so we've all got that friend, and I was like going through a time in my life, wasn't I, when I was trying to confide in you, and you were just like, can you just stop being a Debbie Downer? And I was like, what's a Debbie Downer? and, and it was like, but I was trying to just talk about stuff that I was going through and sharing. Yeah. But the way that Georgina was receiving it was that I was just being negative kind of thing. Yeah. So I think it's like really important that we recognize when we are being negative, and like when we're not, it's not just about how we are dealing with a problem. It can be in everyday life. We can catch ourselves having these kind of negative moments, especially at the moment with what's going on. And I think also, because we're so British as well, it's much easier to complain than it is to be positive outwardly.
Yeah, I think there's this thing in our culture where, you know, it's sort of seen as boastful. Mm-hmm. If you kind of talk about the things that are going well in your life, yeah. You know, yeah. So you kind of have to feel, even if we get a compliment, we kind of have to feel like we can't accept it and be like, oh no,
yeah. No, oh, this whole thing, just like downplay it all the time.
Yeah, rather than say, oh, thank you so much.
Yeah,
and, you know, obviously returning a compliment if it's, you know, truthful, you don't have to, authentically, but like, so I think it's the same, like you say, with we feel like we need to sort of complain about something, or, you know, downplay things.
And I think I catch myself doing it. If someone says to me, oh, your skin's so good, my automatic response is, oh, it never used to be. Instead of going, oh, thank you very much, it's go, oh yeah, but my struggle to get my skin has been this. And I think what we were talking about is victim mentality. It's just, so it's ingrained. And I challenge everyone, or we challenge everyone, to be conscious this next week coming, and see if you do it, because it's done so often that you'll,
and so easily.
It's so easily that, and you don't even know it until you actually think about it and think, well, what did I say to that? You know, if someone gives you a compliment, to stress how you got there in a negative light, you know, and it actually means that where you are now is has been more of a journey. But I don't understand why we do it naturally.
Well, I think I don't know why we do it naturally. And you know what? It's part of my like new part, because I've been trying it this week. Okay. This whole positive thing, not been going very well, I'm gonna be frank. but that's one of the things that used to catch me out, trying to work out why. It doesn't matter why. We're going to focus on the positive. So, yes, I don't know why we do it. I don't care. Like, do you know what I mean? As in, like, because that's how I used to just keep myself in that place. Yeah. Is by like to work out why, when actually sometimes the why doesn't matter. Yeah. We can just transform it regardless. And that another thing is that this spiritual person that I follow online made a point that really resonated with me, which was, if you talk about your struggle, say similar to how you were saying, oh yeah, my skin didn't always be that good, and if you like kind of were to embellish on that and be like, you know, it's been really tough, I did this and then I did that and then this happened and then finally I got there, kind of thing, that is also another way of being like showing the negative side of something. Like the majority of your story, you spent time on the difficult bit, and then just at the very end there was hallelujah, and that also can attract more negativity into your life, because you're focusing still on the negative, even though you have mentioned the positive. And also apparently you're attracting people into your life as well that will also resonate with the struggle
and the drama.
And you are reaffirming that if you struggle hard, you'll get there. And that apparently is not actually the way, because things can be effortless. It's not meant to be a struggle. So I found that really interesting, because it's so easy to just latch onto something and see it as Oh, are you looking
Look, we've got some interesting comments. Yeah, I think it was.
I like to try and compliment at least one person a day.
That's Kelly. Yeah. See, and it's a really good practice because, like, if you're not used to doing it, then yeah, it's really good to just make a conscious effort to think of something positive about someone every day. And you know, like we did it the other day at school. We walked past this mum, because now we're confusing mums at school as well. It's brilliant because our little ones are at the same school. And there was this woman with amazing like orange hair, and it was lush. And I was thinking, oh, I love her hair. And I didn't say it. And then Lisa was like, oh, I love your hair to this girl. And I was like, oh, yes, I was thinking that too. Because it's just so nice to say it. Just say it, because it brightens up someone's day.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there are hundreds of times that people walk past you and think things. If they just said it, how amazing do you feel?
Although I did it the other day to this woman, because I do believe in you say it, you see it, see it.
Oh,
not sorted. That's
what have you
matter.
seen?
But I saw this woman and she looked lovely, and so I said to her, "Oh, you look beautiful," and her response was like, "Thank you." She clearly knew.
Oh,
but no, that was just her response, and I was like, "Oh well," you know, because she kind of was a bit like. That wasn't a good impression of her. She was a little bit like haughty and snooty back with it, like, oh, I know. Like, yeah, and I was like,
on the flip side to that, I was out for drinks with Jake, my husband, in East Dulwich, and there was such a cool woman. She was probably like late 30s, serving in like a little bit of an alternative bar, and she was dressed a little bit like Betty Boop. But she was really cool, and quite edgy with it. And she served us, and I just stopped her and was like, "I love your style." And she went, "Oh," and walked off. That's.
But listen, don't stress, because some people.
I wasn't stressed, but I actually felt sad that she's probably
not
used to compliments.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't accept a compliment.
Exactly. But you're sharing the love regardless.
Yeah.
I dish it out.
You dish it out.
Kelly is saying it can mean a lot to people who are going through a hard time.
Yeah, definitely. And even if people are putting on a smile, you don't know what's going on inside. So, yeah, it can make someone's day. And Monica, I think she said a while back that it's our default go-to when we, talk about things negatively.
Yeah.
But if we all start making the change and we all start, it will slowly trickle out, won't it? It will like ripple out if we all start being more positive.
Yeah.
Maybe that will be the new default.
Yeah,
Yes.
It'd be lovely.
That would be good.
And it's like really interesting as well when you're like discussing things and talking about topics, and I find it as well when you're out with your girlfriends, it's so easy to start like trashing your mutual friends or like your ex-boyfriends and stuff like that.
Going down that hole.
Really easy to just start bad talking things, like people that you mutually dislike or whatever. Excuse me. And I'm really trying to like nail that one on the head. It's especially difficult when you've had a drink because you're less mindful.
You have no inhibitions.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're less mindful of what you're actually talking about. Do you know what I mean? Because you're like, blah, 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 blah. And then you can end up a little bit later on going, oh, I've done it again. Like I need to rein it in. So it's going to be like a habit thing that it's like any old habit, kicking a habit. It's going to take lots of practice.
Yeah.
And it would be like meditation actually. When you're meditating and you're like, and then you're like, what's that? Like, oh, shut up.
Bring it back.
Like it will be like that. Like, oh, I'm being negative again. Like, think about it.
But I actually do. I stop myself sometimes because I think I've done it with you sometimes when I've been talking about something, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm annoying myself right now. Like, just stop. Yeah, because I find that I'm just talking about all the bad things that have happened. Like if somebody says, oh, how was your lockdown? And I'd be like, well, it was really hard, and it was this, and it was that, and it wasn't all these amazing moments. It was just like literally thinking about all the bad stuff.
That's a really good example, actually, when people say, how was your weekend? How was your day? Just say the good things.
Yeah.
if you can.
Let's practice that.
And that would be a really good. Yeah, oh God, it's really hard. I'm gonna have to concentrate on that one.
Well, because like Jen did it just now. She was like, so how was your day today? And I thought, you know, I mentioned the last sort of hour that was stressful. I mean, I did mention my lovely bath and stuff, but I did kind of dwell on the last hour, which was quite stressful. It was kind of funny as well, but yeah, it was a little bit negative. So yeah, I think it is really important to try and focus on the positives, because it is all about the law of attraction, and that's what you're going to bring back to yourself.
It is, yeah.
That's what you're being.
But also on the flip side of that, it is also important to be able to recognise when something really is wrong and when you need to talk to someone about it.
Yes.
Yeah, like when I called you this weekend, Jen, that was like, yeah, needed.
Okay.
And I haven't told George about that one yet. And I still feel guilty, like if I'm talking about bad stuff to friends and family, because I'm like, I don't want to bring the vibe down.
Yeah.
At the same time, you do need to share still.
Yeah.
We're not saying don't talk to people.
Like bottle it up. No, it's just not, just making sure you don't go down that
rabbit hole.
Of just like dwelling in this really low vibe.
Yeah.
You know, it's good to get it out, but then don't enjoy that low vibe for the whole day.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
I've got a friend who just loves to wax lyrical about all the stuff that's happened to her, and she'll just go on, and then, you know,
I think
you end up sitting there going, oh, awful, I'm so sorry, and oh my God, and it's drama. It's almost like they're feeding off the drama of it.
And again, sometimes they can't help it, can they?
Exactly. I think we've all got one of those friends. I think there's always, you know, one.
Debbie Downer.
And I just got to clarify, in case she's watching, my ex-boss is called Debbie Downer.
She is not.
That is her name.
Hilarious.
Is Debbie Downer. God love her.
Oh my God, sorry, Debbie Downer.
That is where I got it from, because she was like, no. And she told me that's what Debbie Downer means, because I hadn't heard of it.
I know the saying Debbie Downer.
No, she's hilarious. I love her. She's really funny. But she was like, you know, oh yeah, this is what Debbie Downer means. I was like, oh really? Oh, I got it. You know, that's the name. But
that's so funny. Can you imagine?
Hi Laura. So I just want to say hi to Laura, because I've spent all weekend with her in Whitstable. Joining.
Hi Laura.
These are my two crazy sisters.
I love it how she like tries to make out that she's the sane one.
I know, yeah. I'm empty.
Oh no!
I drank mine.
Oh my God! Sorry, Jen.
You have to pour yourself a double measure.
It won't fit
you can't in these glasses.
I know, but they look so beautiful. Yeah.
So that's the whole negative but malarkey. But I did really like that point though about the struggle, because it's not meant to be about the struggle, and you're just gonna keep resonating on the struggle rather than concentrating on that positive thing. And then when you do find yourself talking about these downer things, like I decided, oh my God, instead I think I might just choose a different topic completely and be like, so unicorns, have you ever seen one? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, just be a bit like a bit crazy.
What do you mean when you start talking negatively about something?
Yeah, I'm going to bring it back to what's your dream holiday, or you know, just change. I'm going to have a few thick topics that I've pre-decided that I can go to quickly. You know how the Brits talk about the weather because it's a safe topic.
Like a safe word to get them out of that.
Yeah.
To like break
it. So I'm going to have a few things that I've got just until I'm used to going there naturally with my mind.
Okay.
And come up with a few topics
holidays
that I can throw in as a decoy to the rabbit hole.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I like it. Like, what's your favourite holiday? They've got, what's it, dream football team or something. Fantasy football. Equivalent. Fantasy mum club.
Okay. What, like, which mums would you want to party
want to hang out with?
Yeah.
Mine would be Fern Cotton. See? Fern Cotton.
Okay. I thought it was like
she would be on my Goldie Horn. Oh my God. Beyonce. This is my fantasy mum club.
Mum club. Getting less confused.
Wow.
I've lost you already.
We're going off on one.
Oh, she's gone. Where's she gone? Yourself up, aren't you? Just admit it. You're topping yourself up, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I double measured. I'm going to need them soon. I'm going to have to call Jake in. He's watching football, and I'll be like, Jake.
Jake, just the eyes will happen. That's what happened last time.
Well, because last time he was taunting me, he had the wine behind the camera and was holding it and then not giving me any. So I was literally, I was halfway through talking, just dead.
Funny. I know, her face was hilarious, and I was like, Jen, are you all right? She looked like she was going to kill somebody.
Hilarious. We need a butler.
Not in the bath.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Do you remember at your hen party, Jen?
Yeah.
Don't talk about her hen.
I know.
I think we already have on Sister Sessions.
We have already talked about the hen.
Yeah.
And when my friends arrived, or was it my? It must have been. Wait, they were your friends for your hen.
My hen.
No, was it?
I don't know.
Was it my hen? Yeah, it was my hen. Sorry, it wasn't your hen. It was my hen.
Your friend got arrived at my hen.
No, I know. And then that's when I realised we actually did have a butler in the buff for your hen. But for mine, no, my friends arrived for my hen, and Georgina's boyfriend answered the door, and he was getting ready or something. And they were like, we thought he was a butler in the buff.
That's hilarious.
Did he have a towel around him or something? Was he half getting ready?
I think he was in the middle of getting ready and answered the door, and they were just like,
And he's so you would think that. Yeah, but you did have a butler in the buff on the bus.
yeah, but that was on the bus. This is the person that answered my front door.
I remember him on
I
the
know.
bus.
I'm just saying because you said you didn't have a butler in the buff, but you did on the bus.
I don't remember that.
On the bus?
Yes, we interviewed him and he was late. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yes, he was late. Yes. I remember that now.
Anyway,
okay. Sorry.
yes, we digressed. We digressed.
Yes, sorry, everyone.
Yeah, sorry, we get like this.
We did have some good times at the hen parties. So right, I'm gonna. So,
Redders,
Redders is
1998.
going down.
He's always late. Redders, why are you late? It starts at 5:30.
he's like, I'm waiting for you to stop chit chatting and getting to the point.
Yeah.
Last time he said, I logged in, watched you, and just heard you ridiculing me for being late, and then that was it. It was over.
Oh, we've done it again.
He enjoys it. He's a glutton for punishment.
That's what
Redders, next week I'm bringing my whip.
Oh, he's watching the goal. Oh,
There we go.
men and their sports, eh?
Yeah. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to keep trying because this week I failed. Let's be honest about this whole positivity conversation thing. I managed to moan about the virus and all sorts with my mates. So I'm going to get really focused.
Okay, good.
I'm going to have my 5, what do we call them? Decoys.
Okay.
Decoys for the rabbit hole.
Right.
And what's the other thing?
Your mum group list.
That's one of the
That's
decoys.
one of the decoys. I'm going to think of 5
5
decoys.
topics.
Yeah, that I can go to change it. And just being mindful, woosah.
Yeah.
I might even tell my friends that's what I'm doing,
Mm-hmm.
so that when I go woosah, they know that I'm just going to change the
Or
topic.
so that when you say something negative, they can pick you up on it because quite
Yeah.
often you don't realise you're doing it.
Yes. Plus, it also helps raise awareness with other people as well, because they might not have thought about this
Yeah.
idea or,
Yeah.
this kind of reality. And then they might think about themselves and be like, oh, God, you know what? I do that too.
Yeah.
It's just a nice way of opening it up to other people without being like, by the way,
Have you noticed?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like, if you
Everyone
talk about
does it.
themselves, this is what I'm doing, and then they might be like, oh yeah, I might think about that too. But also, it's quite interesting how because I met up with some girlfriends the other night, and we were talking about a particular topic, and I said, oh, I'm this and I'm that, and they were like, oh, that really surprises me to hear that, because I always think you're quite this. And like, because you know, I'm sort of picking up on the negative thing, you know, because I'm a bit of a perfectionist.
A bit.
So, you know, I'll be like, oh, I'm this and I'm that, and they'll be like, but you don't come across that way, like, and so you think, oh God, well now they're probably going to think that I am really this, when I'm probably only that a little bit of the time,
because I'm a perfectionist and I
pick it
myself
up
on it.
they're gonna go away thinking, oh, actually, maybe she's quite this in real life, and you know. So that's another reason, to sort of stay positive and don't pick up on all your little negative things and discuss them with everyone.
Yeah. So we are going to do the draw.
Awesome.
Oh, Regis is saying I've got a big glass of wine. It was that full. It's not as big as my
Wow, that was quick, Jen.
Yeah. So we're going to do the draw for the people for last week. So basically, anyone who joins us live at the moment is going into a draw to win something from my home fragrance range. Plug for me, www.justjennifer.co.uk. Toxin-free vegan home fragrance range. So everyone has been loaded up into the random picker. So we're going to do it now.
Who's going to win?
Oh. Right, hang on.
Big wine glass, Jen.
Yeah.
Oh, he loves ribbing her about that.
I know, right? I mean, I can't even begin to
it's back to front.
That.
It's like Missy Elliott song. As whip,
Right. Okay, I know it's backwards for you, but even forwards.
Even still.
And kiss anyway,
this isn't him.
Anyway, we will post that. That is the winner.
Congratulations!
And surprise today, I'm so unorganised. I haven't picked it up. So
give us a little heart in the chat if you've won that, because we can't pronounce your name.
They're here today, are they?
Oh,
from last week. The following week.
Yeah,
time to upload all names.
Ooh, you lucky thing.
That's the scent that I asked for, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's Bergamot, premium, self-acceptance, hopeful, confident, empathetic, tolerant, and loving. So you
love
post next week.
Nice.
Scent with love.
Scent with love. Wonderful. So we haven't been too bad on time, seeing as last week was an hour.
I have to go and get dinner now for my bubba.
So do we. So do I. There's two.
The royal we.
I think that says it all. So do you. No, we don't. Yes, we do. No, we don't.
Yeah, we'll.
Yeah, will. So our girl G,
right, I've got to go.
for anyone who's just tuned in, and specifically Redders, who will be very interested to know, this is our other sister, our girl G. So follow her on Instagram. Will you be joining us regularly now, G? Yes. And love from Lisa Maria, your album, your song, your single is out, and it's called
Life Lessons. It's a 2-step in like R&B track, like 1995.
It's very cool. I love it. So it's about time we said goodbye.
Yeah, so much love.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching, guys, and for all your comments and little hearts that we see going up. It means so much.
Yeah.
Have a positive week.
If anyone's watching this back on IGTV, if they've got any comments from any issues that we've talked about, you can send us a DM or you can comment on our IGTVs. And if there's anything that you want us to cover and research, just send us a DM, because we will look at that.
And if you're watching on YouTube, please hit subscribe and the bell button, like and share.
Yay! Nice to have you with us, G.
Thanks, sisters.
Have a lovely week.
Have a good week, everyone.
Bye, guys. Bye, Kelly. Bye, everyone. Bye, Rennie. Bye, Kelly. Bye, Monica. Bye, Emma.